toast to their career.
The perfect combination, boy.
Hemp hard, legends in the South.
This is sports fans' only home for the hottest sports show around. These guys are on fire.
You're now listening to KJ and Shawn Mack. Let's talk some damn sports.
All right, I'm Shawn Mack, back with a look on this day in sports history, September 3rd. In 1908, Canadian World Heavyweight Boxing Champion Tommy Burns KOs Australian Billy Lang in 6 rounds in Melbourne in a warm-up fight for his famous title bout against Jack Johnson. Only reason I read this was to shout out Jack Johnson for whooping his ass. Shots out. Rest in peace. Jack Johnson. I digress. In 1928, future Baseball Hall of Famer Ty Cobb records his 4,189th and final career hit as a pinch hitter for the Philadelphia A's. Ty Cobb, not much more to say. In 1966, future Hockey Hall of Famer Bobby Orr signs his first NHL contract with the Boston Bruins. It was a 2-year deal worth $70,000. $70,000 in 1966. He was rich. He was dripping. He was guapi. He was all those terms that they use, these young kids use. He was that back then. In 1972, Atlanta Braves slugger Hank Aaron earns his 6,135th total base to break Stan Musial's major league record in a 8-1 home defeat against the Philadelphia Phillies. Shouts out to both of them. Legendary right there. Also in 1972, American swimmer Mark Spitz wins coveted 100-meter gold medal in a world record time of 51.22 seconds at the Munich Olympics. Shouts out to him. Mark Spitz, one of the first guys I knew that was an American Olympian that did swimming. Shouts out. In 1974, the Big O, Oscar Robertson, retires from the NBA with 26,710 points, 9,887 assists, and 7,804 rebounds in 1,040 games played. You know what we call that? What we call that? That's putting in work. Enough said. Moving on. I digress. In 1989, American tennis star Chris Evert beats 15-year-old Monica Seles 6-0 and 6-2 in a 4th-round match of her 101st and last U.S. Open single victories. Both of them, they just passed the torch there. Chris Evert to Monica Seles. Quick story, do anyone remember when Jim Rome was young and he had Chris Evert, the Rams quarterback, on, and he was calling him Chrissy Everett, and he said, say it again, and he was like Chrissy, and then Chris Evert just beat up Jim Rome. That was hilarious. Beautiful TV. Go Google it, YouTube it. It was awesome. In 1999, Mario Lemieux ownership group officially takes over the NHL Pittsburgh Penguins. Lemieux is the first player in the modern era of sports to buy the one team that he played on. That's dope. That's just awesome. I never knew that about Mario Lemieux. He actually bought the team he played for. Guapi. We call that boss moves. Moving on. In 2008, the new Oklahoma City NBA franchise announces the team will be named the Thunder, reference to the powerful storms in their area. I kind of put it together that it was called the Thunder, but I never equivalated it to, because Oklahoma City get a lot of tornadoes and thunder and storms. Yeah, it makes sense. It works. It's definitely worked. And finally, in 2011, following his disqualification in the 100 meters, Jamaicans Usain Bolt runs a season best 19.4 seconds to win the 200 meter at the World Athletic Championship in South Korea. Gotta love Usain Bolt. What more can you say? But as always, before I jet on out of here, I would like to wish a happy birthday to, oh boy, Nate Robertson. He turned 38 today. And happy birthday to Shawn White, snowboarder, if you didn't know who he was. So to Nate Robertson, I don't know what more to say. We loved your career. We loved everything about you. But that Paul brother did that to you, man. And everyone saw it during this time of social media. And that will be your legacy. Yeah, unless you become a billionaire off of inventing something. I don't know, some type of new tech. But I'm pretty sure you've heard it all. So I'm going to leave it alone. You have the rest of your life to deal with that. And Shawn White, when I first seen you on TV, I'm like, who's the crazy white kid with the crazy hair? You look like you just partied and you never were gonna do nothing but win gold medals. But I have to say, you've grown up and become an accomplished adult, and you make it happen, Captain. Shots out. Thanks for all the gold medals. So Nate, I love you. Not much more to say. Shawn, not much more to say. Enjoy your birthday, man. Nate, enjoy your birthday. All right, I've been Sean Mack, back with a look on this day in sports history, September 3rd, and this is Sports Fans Only.